yo, Wagwan, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Football, manze. And as usual, as good to start to fiti. Ama ni aje wase?
Tuko fiti.
Good
to see you again, of course.
Of course, sorry about that. I'm your captain, Mr. Lewis Mohana, manze. And today we have a guest. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, manze. Yo, welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you. Kevin Olieng, Manchester United, BVB.
Yeah, and of course, tuko na the usual suspect. I've Arsenal Wangila. Or
now you know it.
I don't know introduce me.
Wagwan people, welcome again to another exciting episode of Let's Talk Football. I go by the name of Arsenal Wangila. Or you can call me Ivan, but Pia Wangila too. But anyway, yeah, guys, we're back again for a new episode.
Yeah, we're back again for a new episode. Manzina Jawasi wamekuakilizia what's the next episode coming out. But not to worry, guys, episode ndio imekam manze. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share as soon as the episode drops on your YouTube.
Yeah.
Anytime. Just expect this video anytime.
And by the way, bro, let's just give them a round of applause, man, for what they did for us for the last video.
Yeah,
bro. Like, come on, man. Like, for real, man.
Upwards and forwards, surprise. Let us move forward.
Yeah, let's talk football all day. Every
Let's
day.
talk football all day, every day, man.
Yeah,
So let's go into the business, man.
Yeah.
So we had football over the weekend. Football,
Yeah.
as it's better known, the English Premier League, and match zote zilianza at 5 p.m. We didn't have the early kickoff. All matches started at 5, and we had others at 7. And our first match that we covered today was between Bournemouth and Leicester. Okay, we all thought that Leicester would win this, considering they hammered Nottingham Forest the previous Monday. But they scored through Patson Daka and then went on to lose the game 2-1 to Bournemouth.
Unfortunately, man. I don't know what's happening at Leicester right now, but from my perspective, I've always thought like Leicester are a good team. The way Brendan Rodgers sets them up, I've always thought that they're a good team. But at the moment, he looks like he's out of his depth. So maybe they just need to get a new manager. Yeah. So I don't know. So let's just see what happens.
And up to at this point, up to now, I think Leicester are relegation candidates.
Most probably, for the past 6 games, look at Leicester's game. Those guys have lost the 6 Premier League games.
Yeah.
So coming into this, it's not like they were expecting something so big, but they were just going to push themselves towards what they can maybe expect. But give it up to Bournemouth. New coach Gary O'Neill took charge, and
they've had that
the new coach fever,
new manager buzz.
New manager buzz. You have to give it up to him.
And he's been doing well even without the signings that Scott Parker complained of. And as you can see, Bournemouth are 8th on the table. They're actually 8th.
It's funny.
And we have Leicester.
That's now football for you,
Leicester are at the bottom. We all thought Leicester would win this match. Come on.
Yeah. Of course.
Cool.
No. Look, Bournemouth having a positive attitude made them win this game because they came from behind. Remember? Leicester were the first one to push to put themselves off the pressure.
Yeah.
But give it up to Bournemouth. These guys came back, looked at the game, and they had that belief in themselves that we can go ahead and win this game. Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question. Are Leicester going to be relegated? Do they stand a chance of being relegated? And do you think Brendan Rodgers will get the sack before December?
You go first. What do you think?
I tend to believe most probably yes, he'll get the sack before December.
Really? I think that manager's done them a lot. Like
he has done a lot, but we're looking at Premier League is a very different league. It's a very different ball game compared to the other leagues.
Yeah.
The pressure is too much, and as a coach, you have to give it all.
Yeah.
So once you've been in a team more than a season or two, you know what it takes to lead a Premier League team.
Yeah, of course.
So he's high in the balance.
I would say that. He's been doing well. To be honest,
he's been doing well from the previous season.
So you think
in this season,
if they're not going to change their manager, they're going to be relegated.
I don't want to say that, but hopefully, I tend to believe by December, Brendan Rodgers will know. He's not supposed to be leading Leicester.
Okay. Because managers come and go, bro. Managers come and go. And even though he's done well, he's also done dismally.
Yeah.
during the previous seasons. Yeah, so okay, he's won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
He's given them a
so he's like the second greatest manager in their era.
Yeah, after Claudio Ranieri.
Yeah,
let's
of
just
course.
say so.
Yeah,
But he
so-
has massively underperformed as well.
I
in the
think he
Premier
should
League.
be given time the same way like Liverpool are giving time to Jurgen Klopp.
No.
Don't you think so?
No. Klopp has built this team.
Anyway, my point. Let me answer you. My point. Liverpool, Leicester are not going to be relegated. I think they're
Are they going to survive?
I want to believe this. Relegation? No. But Brendan Rodgers being at the helm, it's so.
It's
That,
questionable.
I might agree with you.
Yeah.
I might agree.
Relegation, no. But Brendan Rodgers being at the helm, I still have a question.
Do you think? Yeah, okay. At this point, he has to go.
Mm.
Massively underachieved. Okay, he has not been backed, but still underperforming. Therefore, we're all in agreement that he will go.
Most
Yeah.
probably, yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's move on to the other match.
Mhm.
Chelsea under new manager, new management. Man, these guys are working teams everywhere they're going. They won 3-0 actually against Wolves at the Stamford Bridge.
That's 4 games in a row, right?
Yeah, they had Kai Havertz scoring, Pulisic, and Armando Broja on the 89th minute.
Yes, unbeaten run, 3 games. I wish.
Why are you so happy for
No,
Chelsea?
I'm not a Frankie fan.
Like,
I
this
wish Frankie was here. I'm a Manchester United fan, but give it up to Chelsea.
No,
Graham Potter. Look at where Graham Potter.
Laporte is
from,
doing
you
a
know.
commendable job.
Look at where Graham Potter was given a big club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, as in that guy. I know from the backdoor of beating us as Manchester United, and then he came back and.
So imagine him with
No,
that
listen.
team.
Now
that
that's
Chelsea team.
my point exactly. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Look at Graham Potter. As much as he was looked as a manager who just manages
Small
lower
teams,
tier
right?
teams, small teams, but he has proven something. 3 games unbeaten, and then the way he has performed as well in the
Yes.
Champions League within the week.
Yeah.
I mean, give it up to him. The
Yeah.
guy is
Yeah.
pushing his team.
Yeah.
The new boy came in, scored his goal. Bro, I mean, give it up to them.
Yeah, we have to give it up to Graham Potter, which makes me miss Thomas Tuchel. Because at the start of the season and towards the end of last season, Chelsea had become a meme.
Yeah, of course, man.
They had become a meme of playing.
Thomas Tuchel, I
Tuchel,
miss you, man.
We miss that guy, man. Okay, we all miss him because of the Chelsea manager, but we miss Chelsea. We miss their haram football and their negative tactics.
Like,
Yeah.
let me just quote this. Like, this man them say, I want to create a team that no one wants to play against, right?
Yeah, and I remember. But I enjoy watching Chelsea.
Oh,
lose.
bro.
We all enjoy watching Chelsea.
I mean, I enjoy Chelsea. I enjoy watching Chelsea lose.
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
Under the new manager, I hated. Sorry to use the word hate. I hated Tuchel.
Yeah.
Louis can tell you that the way he was.
Yeah.
We call it Taliban football, but it wasn't positive anyway.
Yeah.
You could see it, and unfortunately, he was sacked.
Maybe it was about the players that this man had. Don't you think so?
And we performing at the same players.
And Tuchel still did the same thing.
No, Tuchel
Okay,
is-
Tuchel did the same. He won the Champions League with the same lot of players
Yeah.
for the first 6 months.
Come on.
But
Like-
let's be honest.
So apparently, Mason Mount is providing assists for.
Under Graham Potter.
That's crazy, you know. And Abdul Razak, you always criticize Mason Mount. I saw your tweet, bro.
Yeah.
Say, ameweza kumsifu tena.
Oh, so he now likes Mason Mount.
Apparently.
Okay, still, but then
Yeah.
We can all agree that players develop under different managers, under different circumstances. You cannot know what used to happen under Tuchel that couldn't happen under Graham right now that Mason Mount is performing.
Yes.
Tactics and the way they interact with each other, the performance they push are always different.
Exactly.
Also a coach or a manager determines how the players performs. At times, not 100%, but at times they push, and your history also talks about your tactical play or your style of play.
Yeah.
If the manager's style of play suits your style of play, I mean, you're gonna perform.
Yeah. So, a question for you guys:
Mhm.
do Chelsea still have a chance of winning the Premier League, or what are your thoughts on their top form visions?
Bro, are you smoking
No,
before you come
it's
to
just
this
genuine
show?
questions. They have a new manager. of course, their fans are expecting something positive.
To win the Premier League. Are you crazy, bro?
Course, the season is still young.
Yo, let me just put it right that as an Arsenal fan, it's not like I'm talking this way because I want us to win the Premier League. But hey, let's be real. Chelsea are not Premier League contenders right now.
At all.
Not at all.
Do they have a chance of winning any trophy?
Because they're not even getting top 4.
Kev?
Any trophy, yes, but Premier League, no.
Champions League?
No. Champions League.
Do you think they're getting top 4?
Top 4 is debatable. But let's be honest, but they can get a trophy.
Yes.
They can get silverware this season, but not Premier League and not Champions League.
I don't think they're getting any trophy.
They can.
They might
There's a possibility. There's a possibility, but not 100%. No, that's what I'm saying. A bit debatable. And but get them out of the major trophies. Forget Premier League and forget the Champions League.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like a Carabao and FA.
I'll chip in and give my 2 cents.
Okay.
On Chelsea.
Okay.
I think whenever a club is with a new manager, they start off with wins, and I think they're still at their honeymoon phase. So the serious business is still yet to start for Mr. Graham Potter. So watch out, man. You're yet to face United. You're yet to face the Arsenal. You're yet to face
Graham Potter, watch out.
So don't get too excited, guys, for Chelsea. There, you're still on your honeymoon. So
that's what I'm saying. Domestic cups. A possibility apart from the Premier League. Domestic cups, Carabao, FA, there's a possibility.
Yeah.
But the Premier League and the Champions League, I'll not give.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on to another team, we have high flying Newcastle. They smashed Brentford 5-1. Guimaraes, Murphy, Guimaraes, and Miguel Almiron. So what's with this Newcastle side? Has the money changed them, or what do you guys think?
Commercial moja. Commercial moja. And that's what happened last season.
So money just changes the team, even with bad players.
Before those man, them took them.
You know, these guys, I think for the past 2 games, the squad has been unchanged. And I mean, performance is awesome.
Eddie Ho, come on.
98%. What do you expect? As in, these guys are giving it your all. Eddie Hoy, I mean, I don't know why this guy couldn't perform with the other teams.
But he did with
Bournemouth. Although unfortunately he got relegated.
That's what I'm saying. As in, you know, when you're looking at the performance, you don't really look at.
You look at the results.
No, you know, I don't really look at the results. As a point, I don't really look at the results. You know, you look at the growth of the players.
Exactly.
You don't look at right now the players Eddie Hoy was with at Bournemouth and at right now when he's at Newcastle. You see, the league of the players is currently playing with.
Yeah.
And then also look at the transfer market. Is it giving him an opportunity to get high-flying players, high-caliber players?
Yes.
You know, once the market gives him that, I mean...
It's not about the market, bro. It's about the money.
Let him finish.
I know.
It's about the money.
When I'm talking about the market, the money is involved.
Exactly.
You know, you can't give me the market without the money.
No, bro. But
so when I'm talking
my point is, like, these people are being like run with people who like have a lot of money. Like
they have everything.
That's my issue is, are these guys progressing constantly? As in, are you seeing the growth? You know, there's a difference between
at the moment,
they
are. At the moment,
That's what we're looking at. These guys, give them 3 seasons, 3-4 seasons.
It's about to be mad.
I'm telling you, that's why I'm telling you, Eddie Hoy, that guy is so smart. He doesn't have the greed to build a team at once.
He can't.
Because he has the
money. He can't. No, it's not about that. It's about
the FFP.
It's about
it's
about that for real.
Let me tell you, the thing
is, if you're given money, there's no back. You do your thing.
But then that's what I'm saying. Progressively.
It's about the FFP.
Progressively. If you don't, just remove the FFP. He's doing it progressively.
But you cannot remove the FFP.
I know you cannot remove the FFP, but trust you me. In 3-4 seasons to come, I think Newcastle and Man City.
The rebuild has to be slow. So
slow.
Let me. Okay. Should you chip in?
No, you tell me.
Let me ask you guys a question. So, are these current Newcastle players fighting for this project? Are they fighting to be part of this new project?
They know they got moolah.
Yeah, they have the money to buy new players.
No, it's not about the money. It's about how much they'll also be paid. So they want to be there. Because they know a good team is coming, so they'll have to fight for their positions. Okay. So that's like
they want
giving them the motivation. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the point. Because let me just cut you short. because the next contract they're going to renew, it's going to be a better contract. So
Exactly.
as long as they are good players, you understand me?
Yeah.
So they're motivated by something. That's why commercial moja, just like I said, like
I think the major point I'll agree with you is like Kieran Trippier, for him to leave Atleti, for him to come back to England, and looking at his advanced age and all that. As a player, you have to believe in the future.
Yes.
At some point.
Yeah.
As much as progressively maybe it might look like I'm not performing or anything. But then look at it like this Trippier guy left Atleti, which was high flying, and came to a Newcastle side at that point that was facing relegation.
Yeah.
Let us agree on that point. And then so the belief in him, whereby he believes that this team will perform.
Yes.
I believe that players will come in, will bond, will gel, and make a very great team.
Yeah.
So when you have players with such mind, several players in your team with such mentality, I mean, can't you move forward?
Yeah, of course.
Definitely, you move forward. So I believe that Newcastle, having been given time, they really perform. They really perform, and it will be a threat in it.
They will beat Spurs, of course.
It will be.
I agree with
Spurs. Let us, and I wish we'll come back to this show at some point, and we gauge Spurs and Newcastle. In the next three seasons.
Yes.
Let us come back and meet and discuss. And compare Newcastle and Tottenham.
Spurs progress.
Let us not care about the managers. Let us just look at the teams, and then we see what happens. Okay. I know he hates Spurs. He's a Barcelona.
No.
What do you expect?
Now in Kenya, I know I should be hating United or something, but I just don't.
Okay, so I don't know if we have to talk about this team. They're currently high flying. The defending champion City, they hammered Southampton 4-0. Do you have to talk about them? Let's just talk about the Rodri goal
quickly.
Rodri goal.
Yeah, because no, that's not the reason why we're talking about City. The reason why we're talking about City because they're the only competitors to Arsenal for the Premier League title.
Okay,
man.
Okay, I'm going to let you speak because you're an Arsenal fan. The floor is all yours.
Now, come on, man. City. I think City are doing well, but and that's what I expect from them. I at least that's what I expect from them. So the only thing I'm looking forward to is for City losing this weekend. So I'm sorry, I don't have much to say about City. Come on, man, you did well.
So we all want Liverpool to win.
Let me just talk about Man City Southampton game. Southampton coming from 11 games, winning nothing. I mean, nothing to talk about.
Let's talk about. So that's the last match was between Brighton and Tottenham Hotspurs at the Amex Stadium. Spurs surprisingly won 1-0. I was expecting.
I don't talk about that team.
I was expecting a thrashing, to be honest, and Spurs somehow won. So
I told you.
Was it due to around football? I think it was around football.
It's due to around football. But I think in my other in our other video, my prediction, I think I got it wrong. Like, I thought Spurs were going to be thrashed by Brighton.
Exactly.
Simply because Brighton, I knew they're good to crack teams that are defending with low blocks. You understand?
Exactly.
So the Spurs getting that win was a surprise to me. But unfortunately, man, they got the win.
Let's look at the stats. Brighton was ahead. I mean, all stats were against
favoring Brighton.
But I give it up. I mean, 15% against 41, but they tried. They had Brighton had more shots, 14 against I think 8 or something. But
allow me to interject you. Can Brighton get a European spot next year? Quick question.
My dark horse for the top 4 spot, number 4.
Before?
My dark horse.
Okay.
Number 6.
You always have to have a dark horse.
That's a really bad take, bro. But
it's too early in the season. Let us talk about.
No, it's not.
Let's talk about the season.
It's 9 games.
Let's move on to the Sunday. On Sunday's game, Crystal Palace beat Leeds 2-1. We had West Ham beating Fulham 3-1, and Arsenal finally beating Liverpool. Before we get to that game, let me ask you guys a question. Are Arsenal serious title contenders at this point?
What do you think?
What do you think? I'll start with you, Kevin.
I don't want to be.
I hate to admit, but
They are.
Yeah, this is on him. I hate to admit, but yes.
We're not going to let you answer that question because we know how you are. So Arsenal scored in the first minute.
Like, what do you mean?
Let me just get on and then I'll allow you to speak. Martinelli scoring in the first minute. Well, it was quite surprising. Then Nunez in the
quite surprising, bro. Like, come on, Klopp told you that is the player who. Anyway, just go on. I'm gonna.
Liverpool denied a penalty.
No, what penalty? The one Gabriel handled the ball.
Exactly,
bro. You need to check the penalty rules.
I did.
No, can you mean? Okay, can you just give my 2 cents about that game? Okay. Let me start with Gabriel Martinelli's goal. This guy said it was too surprising. No, come on.
No, I didn't expect you guys to score in the first minute. That's why I was surprised.
That's what top teams do. Come on, bro. We are a top club right now. Yeah, and that's what you did
right now.
Yeah, at the moment. Because I know our time will come, we'll fall off a little, but we'll get the top. So that's the end of it. Like, my point is, Gabriel Martinelli, just the player that Klopp has always thought he was gonna become. Klopp himself has said it several times in the press conferences, and that's it. Saka did the same thing. Jurgen Klopp has spoken so highly about him. Did the same thing. Bro, that kill shot, we kill Liverpool. This is our first win against Liverpool in like 4 or 5 years. Now you get me. And I don't care what type of win we got. I don't care how we got it. I don't care what type of goals we got. Do you think we scored crap goals? No. We scored good goals, right?
The goals are great. The goals are great. So,
exactly.
I mean, come on, man. At least we won against Liverpool.
You guys are a top club right now. I'm not going to deny that.
But please don't put pressure on us for us in the Premier League.
Of course, you guys.
That wasn't our target. Apparently, we are on top of the league.
But you are now.
But we're gonna push City until the end of it. Now you understand?
City are going to push you.
No, we're gonna push City.
But you're the
gonna
top.
Push City.
Is it lonely at the top for the Arsenal? Is it lonely at the top?
Let Kevin give.
I don't answer that question.
I don't lonely at the top, especially if Liverpool beat City.
Yes.
Next week, Kev.
If Liverpool beat City,
lonely at the top.
They're gonna be lonely at the top.
I also hope Liverpool beat City because Arsenal are manageable.
We're gonna talk about the next game. It's okay. you know, the future games.
Okay, let's not talk about this. But your point is, Mark. I heard you say
Arsenal are manageable. That's
fine.
right. So we saw Trent Alexander-Arnold also get exposed once again.
Let's not talk about him. I think I talked about
Trent. We talked about him during last time, and he proved us.
I think it's just like.
I also have another guy that we have to talk about. Gabriel Magalhaes, man. Man's a fraud. He's your weakest defender in that back four.
Bro, let me tell you, you always a critic, and that's the problem.
I'm not always a critic.
You always a critic about Gabriel Magalhaes, and I know it. Now, you always wait for Gabriel to make a mistake to come and bash me. No?
Of course, I live for that day.
Now, this is the thing, You have to. Let me just make it. I don't know if this is a footballing opinion or a whatever opinion, like, or someone watching games do happy, but in your point, out of 2 defenders, I don't think out of 2 centre back partnership, there's always a perfect one. There's always one who's always a little bit like shaky. You understand? One of them was shaky. And every season, like, there's one who's a little. So go check them out. No, I'm not saying he's weak. I'm saying Gabriel is a top defender, and all I'm saying is he's been shaky this season. But I know Gabriel is gonna come back stronger. But I know he's made a few mistakes. Come on, man, this guy redeemed himself. The past 2 games he's made mistakes. He's redeemed himself, right? Exactly. I want us to be like, you remember, I can't remember what team we were playing, but he gave away, was it I can't even remember.
The penalty.
But at the end of it, he scored, right?
Spurs.
It was Spurs, right?
Yes.
Then this one,
redeeming himself, huh?
Then this one, he redeemed himself, of course. Then the next game, this game,
the Fulham game.
Yeah, the Fulham game. Not Fulham game, this last game, Liverpool.
Liverpool game.
Of course, Ali Fanyamini. Yeah.
That was not a goal contribution,
bro. Come on, directly. Like he did a skill to make that goal happen. Like, come on, if Gabriel Magalhaes tried to like take a shot, probably he would have missed.
Okay, but with or without him at that position, would have still been a goal.
Anyway.
Let's move on. We're going to continue with this Magalhaes debate after the next game. So
Sure.
let's move on to Man United
Oh boy.
versus Everton.
Oh boy.
That was the last game. We had Iwobi, 5th minute. It was a shocker, but we couldn't believe it. We thought we were going to lose.
I mean, everybody
Yes.
wrote off Manchester United.
Everybody wrote
the moment.
off after the
Yeah,
Iwobi
after
goal.
the 5th goal.
Yeah, and we had Anthony,
Yeah.
man like Anthony Mateus,
Scoring his third goal.
scoring. Man's free scoring right now, bro.
Yeah.
And Cristiano Ronaldo, see, has 700.
Goal.
Yeah.
For the club.
Goal for the club.
Goal.
In as much as we struggled for the last 10 to 15 minutes, we didn't do anything. I'm still not quite impressed with how Man United are playing ball. Yeah, so that's all I can say.
No, that's all you can say. You
That's
are a
all- I'm
United
going to
fan.
let
I'm
you
trying
guys
to listen
listen
to you,
yeah.
man.
I'm
You
still-
come on, you're
let's-
another United fan.
I'm still not convinced with how we're playing our ball.
Let's
That's
be
right.
honest. I mean, I'm a Man United fan and I'm not happy.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. I mean, if you're a Man United fan and you're so happy and enjoying how you're playing right now, I mean, you have a problem because
Really?
Yes,
Yes.
it's true.
If you're a Man
because we are
United
not playing
fan,
well.
and you really feel comfortable the way you're playing ball right now, I think you have a problem. You know,
Come on, man.
We are
Like,
struggling.
what's the
we're
problem
still
with
struggling.
We're
you?
struggling.
Just before you guys,
before you know,
you guys went on a 4 winning streak.
Four
Like,
winning
right?
streak.
During the was it during
after that, what happened?
after Brentford?
Involved. One of them was Arsenal after
Still
the first
struggled.
2 games, right?
Still
I mean,
struggling.
you know, even
It wasn't a comfortable win.
look at our game. You know, our position right now is not really encouraging. Our style of play is encouraging.
Style of play.
Yeah.
Yes, is encouraging,
Bro.
but we are not getting the results that we want.
And that's why I tell you, it's either you trust the process or you jump out of
It's
the
okay.
Bro, we made huge signings. That's one thing you should know.
I
We
wanted to
made
tell him
huge
this.
signings, and when you make huge signings,
Mhm.
you expect a change, but
Thank you.
we are not.
I wanted to tell you
We are
this.
depending on individual brilliance.
We want returns. But right now, exactly as he has said,
Yes.
it's like we are depending on individual players. Look, Anthony is performing.
Yeah.
We don't have an issue with that.
Do you
But-
think he's performing?
I mean, it's 3
Do
games
you
into
think
it.
he's like?
Okay.
Do you think?
Let's be honest.
Do you think
He-
without
he-
the goals,
he-
would you be saying like
No,
he's
no,
doing
no,
well?
No. He's not making the dribbles
Yeah.
you expect him to. He's just scoring goals.
I don't
Yeah.
think Anthony is doing well. Okay, I just think he's been
I think-
average.
I think it's-
I think he's been decent.
It's
I
It's
think
also-
you want us
it's
to
also-
look the you want us to look to use
Nah,
like
it's
back
been
or
decent.
something.
it's
not
also
doing
part
well.
of I think
It's
it's
just-
also part of
just scoring goals.
Ten Hag's system of our wingers not to dribble.
Easy.
Yes,
You're
I think
crazy.
Most probably.
I
No.
think so because none of our
Let's-
wingers are dribbling balls.
Because they're scared, bro. They're scared.
They're not
They're-
scared.
Let us not.
They're
go
scared
into-
of good defenders. That's it. Ben White, Zinchenko.
Okay, I even forgot. I even forgot what I was saying. We are struggling. I do not even know what our ball is. What's Ten Hag's ball? I love him
Right
as
now-
a manager, but I don't know what
Yeah,
what he's doing.
I also
what
love
his ball
it.
is
My
at
main
United.
point is we are struggling, and I don't want to
Yeah.
hide away or do something away from that.
Mm.
I just accept we are struggling,
Yeah.
and let us give ourselves time. I don't want to discuss Manchester United because that's gonna push me to
Oh,
be
it's
emotional.
gonna-
Yeah,
Because
That's
Man
why-
United is always a big topic, and we can
So
stay here all day.
you're waiting when you guys are winning so that you can start
No, it's not about winning.
No. We're
I'm
already
already
winning.
consistent. No, it's not about winning. Whether I lose or not, I tell you, are we doing right or wrong?
These are plastic fans.
No, I'm being honest. I don't care whether we're winning or not. Let us do the right thing.
Let's do the right thing and
Yeah.
play our ball.
Plastic fans.
Let's resist from the long balls. That's what I would say. I hate the long balls.
not
especially
about
against big teams.
Ivo-
I think
Ivan.
I've explained to you
Mm.
10 times why or 20
I think-
times why you guys are playing long ball.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have the technical players.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that.
It's as
And we're
simple
gonna
as
sort
that.
our week
And I
very
think we're
soon.
going to wrap up
Yeah.
the show at that point because Man United is a very huge topic, and if we
Fine.
start,
I think
we
we're
might
gonna-
take
yeah.
hours
Sure,
and
sure,
hours
sure.
and hours to stay here. So that's it for the show, folks. Catch us next time on Let's Talk Football. Thank you for your time. Thanks, man, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We
Yeah,
out.
man.
Peace.
Peace, man.